guys. Hey, welcome back to the channel. What are we doing? Well, I'm not sure what the title of this will be, but we are going to take this shifter apart. So let's hold on. Yes, made 2 in a row. Free throws, baby. Oh my God. Woo. Yeah, and just so you think I'm not cheating, no editing. No editing. Boom. I don't know where the other one is. It's in here somewhere. It's in there somewhere. Teresa's heating pad died on her. She was very upset last night. Okay, I edited the part where I came back and sat down. Just so you guys don't think I'm cheating. Yeah, so we are going to disassemble this eBay special and degrease it a little bit. I started looking for used shifters, like a little bit upper level from the eBay one. And then I thought to myself, man, and I can't do it to a hearse. It would have to be like a Triax or a Pro 50 or something like that. That already have the flat base and stuff, just makes it a little easier. I just wouldn't desecrate a hearse like that. That's just me personally. But then I was like, man, if I buy one and screw it up, that would suck. Plus I just don't want to spend the money. I could use that money to buy like a car cover for Trojan Horse. Wouldn't that be better? All right, enough talking, let's get to work. All I've done is taken the shift stops out. Look at my hand and look at this right here. I mean, Jesus, man. That is just from taking the shift stops out. Good Lord have mercy. I mean, I can't even tell what I'm doing just based on this. I can't see anything. No idea. I mean, it's not like this thing's complicated. I mean, a 12-year-old Chinese kid put it together. I'm sure Tussin can figure it out. Oh, there's the springs. The good stuff, no doubt. I mean, I would love to see Anthony make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Jesus H. I mean, one of Tussin's tips is you can never have too much lube. But when you have so much lube that it ruins the experience, so just say it. Hold on. What the actual hell happened here? Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is... Does anybody need a wheel bearing greased? All right, I know I'm giving Anthony a hard time about this, but I got to be honest, man. I feel like we went overboard. And if this was in the instructions to do it like this, I'm going to have to question those instructions. Good night. Oh, my God. I mean, this stuff's just getting everywhere. All right, I'm going to turn you guys off and clean all this slather off. This freak. Are you a freak? Pop gonna get you? Freaking bum. We've got it all cleaned up. All right, that's good. Some of these, or at least in the video I watched of the one guy that was doing it, he complained that the ball wouldn't fit in the shift cup. But in our case, that's not right. Of course, all we did was just sand some of the chrome off, and it worked perfectly. The other thing too is that the difference between a short throw shifter technically and a OEM type shifter is that the fulcrum point is changed. That's where you get the shorter throw. And obviously the longer the handle, the shorter. I personally don't love short throw shifters because my arm is faster than my foot or my leg to me. So I would kind of miss more gears because I could pull the shifter quicker than I could kick the clutch and get it back out. So I put a little bit, I use like a stock length handle with the pistol grip stuff, and that seems to work for me as far as how to make it a little bit more comfortable for me shifting, or at least in my mind, I don't worry about it. So, but in the van, obviously we're gonna have a much longer stick than we would like in a Mustang or whatever. So the shorter throw is actually a huge benefit. Plus they just in general feel a little better to me. I don't particularly like my shifters to be super notchy either, where I feel like I'm fighting them. I like them to be relatively loose or worn. I like that feel. I don't have to have that positive clickety click click type resistance that some people like, but that's a personal preference. That's a driver preference, and that's just me. So, but yeah, now I need to kind of look at the measurements on this, because we're going to have to cut the front of this off and drill some, and these holes aren't actually drilled from the other side because we don't have this spot here. Anyway, we'll figure it out somehow, some way, and it'll probably fit like crap. And just like that, we're stopped dead in our tracks on a project. So as I was doing this, I got a text from someone and said that they were sending me something. So I was like, wow. So I decided to stop what I was doing. Let's open this box. This is from Earl Johnson. You may or may not have ever heard of him. He is a T5. You guys tell me, oh, you're T5 this, T5 that. This guy is an actual T5 specialist. He knows T5s, he builds T5s, he sells T5s, and he has a ton of T5 parts and stuff like that. But he had watched the video or saw the video, and anyway, he reached out. Just literally, I had finished working on taking Teresa lunch, and he said, hey man, I'm gonna send you an S10 shifter. And I said, wow. So he sent me an S10 shifter with the stick, and he said they're actually pretty good. He said, so, you know, whatever you want to do with it. Now it's a stock S10 shifter, but at the very least, it gives us a template, and here you can see the difference now for sure. It gives us a template for modifying our eBay shifter. But we're gonna go ahead and stick it in. I even got, wow, oh, I got a couple stickers. Here's my donation. Love the channel, Earl. Earl, I appreciate it. That was very nice of him to reach out. Of course, I said, hey, don't worry about it. It's all good. And I'm like, well, I really appreciate it. So we're definitely just going to go ahead and bolt this in. Use this instead of, for the moment, our modified one, and see how we like it. And then we'll, you know, in the future, if we decide to do this, then we'll just do this. If not, who knows? But he was good enough to send it. I'm definitely good enough to use it. It's actually better than the person it's for. So anyway, that's cool. That's gonna wrap up our shifter video. You know, we went from probably hacking this up and doing it all wrong to getting something that is going to work for us, and we can use basically almost immediately. We'll just have to figure out what we're gonna do for a stick, and I have some ideas for stuff like that, but we'll figure it all out, and we'll make it happen. One more step to getting the old DragVan going. That's it. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. But most importantly, thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We couldn't do it without you. We most certainly wouldn't want to. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Buddy videos on This Is Your Man's YouTube, 1 year stick shift, single plane, push rod Lincoln Town cars, Ford stick shift drag vans, proud owner, proprietor, pole dancer, extreme, velvet rope worker, and floor cleaner and bathroom paper towel changer of Club Big Boost, and is always fighting a good fight against them zombie Mustangs, that rascal Dr. Fear. I'll see you guys in the next video. And Earl, again, thank you. That was very nice. Appreciate it.